What can I say? The 2022 Indian Springfield. I've been watching for the launch of this bike. I have mine completely built. What is not to love about this bike? I'll tell you what's not to love about it. There are two things I don't care for. I have mine built out, and I'll tell you how I built it out in just a second. I'm not a fan of hard bags. I really like the nostalgic Indian leather bags, but I am a fan of long trips and not being thefterized, burglarized, robberized, whatever. I don't want people taking my shit. I don't really care for the design of the hard bags on the Springfield, but all in all, my gosh, what a bike. We're talking 111 cubic inches, 119 feet-pounds torque. And I'm going to admit, I have no clue what that means, but it really does sound good. And it's a 6-speed. Come on, yeah. They are beautiful. They are nostalgic. They are American made. Yes, I am a Harley girl, but I love Indians. I have always loved Indians. It's got the air-cooled Thunderstroke 111 cubic inch engine. Has a split dual exhaust with a crossover, a 5.5 gallon fuel tank, a lean angle of 31 degrees. Okay, we're gonna go there. The rake is 25 inches, which is a pretty good rake. I like that. Seat height. This is important for me, being 6 feet tall. I like this seat height. It's 25 inches. That is a problem that I had when I went and bought the Heritage. I had wanted a deluxe, but the seat height was wrong and the seat length was wrong. Believe me, 1/2 inch makes a huge difference when you're talking about a bike. The color I chose was the metallic black and tan. They call it dirt track tan. It kind of looks like their original cream color to me. I have to admit, I haven't seen this particular color in person. The last time I saw the Indians were probably about 2 years ago when I went out with my friend 8-Ball Brian to Vancouver and took a look at them. It was hard not to sit down and write a check at that moment. The standard equipment on this bike is pretty cool too. Quick release windshield, genuine leather seat, remote locking hard bags. I would rather have remote hard locking bags than the soft bags. Anytime, any day. Yeah, I'm a girl. I don't want my stuff stolen. You get me? Are you hearing me? It comes with highway bars, tire pressure monitoring, a light bar, ABS cruise control, keyless ignition. I'm liking that. And of course, the signature Indian script tank badge and a 12-volt charging port. The base price, with none of the additions that I have put on or that I have included in the bike I want, is $21,999. This is what comes on the bike I have built. I'm going to put it up here and let you look at it for a bit while I go over everything that I've added. I got the black metallic dirt track tan, the Spirit Lake touring bag and pad package in chrome, stage 3 performance package, locking fuel cap, Pathfinder adaptive LED headlamp in chrome, a black oil cooler, exhaust heat shields in black, genuine leather extended reach, heated touring seat. Yeah, I'm going for heated because I live in a cold place. For me, no judging. The genuine leather mustache highway bar wraps in black. The rear and front fender bumpers in chrome. The Select Ride floorboards in chrome. Infinite highway pegs in gloss black. The Pinnacle heel shifter in black. And 12-inch ape hangers in black. You have to admit, that is one beautiful bike. I was ready to sign on the dotted line, have that baby made and shipped straight to my house. We ran into a little bit of a problem. And this is why I will not be purchasing the 2022 Indian Springfield, although it's pretty much my dream bike. I have decided against purchasing it, and this is the reason. Many of you that have followed me, and you've seen that I've only pretty much put shorts up for the last, since January, because my service dog, Karma, she's a big 100-pound German Shepherd, tore her right CCL and had to have her knee rebuilt. That was about $8,000. I can, take a hit like that and still have some leeway, still go for the motorcycle. I took her out on a walk last Thursday or Friday, and it was time to be able to let her off leash. We got back to the house. She was excited, even though I hate to do it, but I have to keep her a bit sedated because she is very athletic. She gets very excited. She's very strong, and she wants to play. She wants to run. She wants to jump. I mean, old girl fits her name, Carmageddon, her nickname. I let her off leash to go out into the backyard, and I glanced back at her as I have been since January. I've watched this dog just about 24/7. I glanced back at her. What I saw broke my heart. She couldn't get up. Now, me being a human knows it's much easier to go down the path to the lower yard than jumping off a rock wall. Karma, as an athletic German Shepherd, chose jumping off the rock wall. She couldn't get up. It was pretty apparent she was in pain, although I've got to hand it to this dog. There's no whining, no whimpering, nothing. She just looks at you like, fix it. And I felt horrible. I felt it was my fault because I had been walking her and I had, she's been getting stronger and stronger and stronger. And so I'm feeling guilty because I should have been with her in the backyard. Ended up taking her to the Veterinary Surgical Center of Portland, who I highly recommend. Dr. Krista Chaffee is Karma's surgeon. And before we took her, I could tell Karma was using both feet, but she was still favoring one over the other. I was just hoping, hopefully she just twisted it. It's going to be okay. No, she tore the CCL in the other leg too. So now we're adding probably another $6,000. Having to spend close to $15,000 cash in surgeries for my service dog. I mean, I'm not going to put her down. Coupled with the fact that work is really kind of weird right now. We're kind of in a weird place work-wise. Well, I know I made the right decision. The money goes towards Karma, my service dog and best friend, over a motorcycle that I can buy next year when they'll have newer and cooler things, right? Yeah, cheer me on. I kind of wonder almost how many people would have put their dog down over choosing this awesomely incredible motorcycle. And I'm not really sure I want to be included in that group. The thought never crossed my mind. This is my girl. She's 6 years old. She'll be 6 years old in June. Yeah, so that's kind of what's going on. And so I may be continuing to do shorts a lot, but I want you to check out, I've started another channel. I'm also going to be posting them on here. I'm starting a podcast, which I can do from downstairs and I don't have to come up to the studio. I'm starting a podcast on my mental health journey, and I tell you what, you need to buckle your seatbelt, tighten it up, grab some popcorn and a Coke or maybe some coffee or wine. You may need wine for some of these, because I'm going to tell you my story, my whole story, my misdiagnoses, where I screwed up, the mistakes I made, how I know I have CPTSD and what gave me the CPTSD, ongoing situations that really brought me to I'm glad that they happened, but I am seeing how I set myself up to be less than in every circumstance in my life. And that is a really interesting journey. And I want to suggest, if any of you have complex PTSD, to check out the book by Pete Walker called Complex PTSD from Surviving to Thriving. That book has changed my life, and I am not even finished with it. So seriously, check that out. Check out my new podcast. It is going to be audio, video. So I'm going to put the video version both on this channel and on my other dedicated podcast channel. I would love for you to go to subscribe to that. I've got like 7 subscribers. It's a brand new channel. I'd love for you to show me some support and validation, because I tell you what, after my life, you're going to want to give me some validation, because I didn't know why some of these things were happening, and I was feeling pretty stupid, pretty unworthy of a lot of things. And I understand myself a lot better now. I know I still have a ways to go, but it's a start, and I'm excited. I will have some guests on there. If you want to share your story, hey, get in the lineup. Other than that, I'm going to have to say adios to the 2022 Indian Springfield Dream Bike in favor of my beloved service dog and best friend, Karma. Hope you guys understand. Still going to be making some videos, going to Vegas in a few weeks. Hope to get some stuff there. But my dog right now is a lot more important. But still, really, subscribe, because you'll make me feel better, because I can't really do a lot. And that podcast is going to officially launch May 7th of this year, 2022, 8 a.m. in the morning. It's going to be on all major podcasting platforms, as well as on YouTube. And I'm hoping that I have its website up by then. And that date is very significant. That will be me celebrating chapter 60. So I thought it was a really fitting launch date, kind of a gift to myself for reaching chapter 60 when I didn't think I could do it. Thanks, guys. I love you. Take care. Peace.